In a major way, and Rep. Silly knows all about it, is EHF, or the Emergency Housing Fund. If you've got a veteran that needs help with housing, and what do I mean by that? They could have had their roof cave in. They might not know how they're going to pay their rent. There are different criteria that exist. We want to make sure that they can take advantage of reaching out to us and possibly getting up to $2,000 towards either that rent, that repair, etc. Now,
said, no, we need you, something like that. So I even negotiated I wouldn't work Fridays. It was good for the government, for New York City government. They didn't have to pay me for Fridays. So for 4 years, I told them I'll come in when you need me on a Friday. 2 days they asked me to come in on a Friday, which I did. The point that I'm trying to make too, I didn't realize that after 10 years, you get a pension. So, you know, you could go work for some companies, you know, the pensions are only gone. The city provides a pension over there. And now this is found money for, you know, for me. I didn't go there to look for a pension. But if you work for the city, and right after 10 years, you are eligible for a pension. Of course, you work 20, 25 years, your pension is bigger. So that's a reason.
But again, it's you know, how we value and care for, how we put our thank you for your service where your money is, right? So we can see clearly that we value the MBA star by giving them all of this stuff, right? They probably don't even need more money than they would ever spend in a lifetime. But to the person who has put their life on the line, day in and day out, so you could bounce the basketball and have all the stuff in your house. You know, you make them stand on a welfare line. What is that about? Right? So there is some dissonance there. I feel disassociated even saying that. Come back. Right? So when rhetoric doesn't match what we see, there's dissonance, right? And problems don't get fixed. And so for things to come in alignment, what we say has to match what we see, and what we see has to match what we say, because if we don't, we're gonna have disconnect, we're gonna have incongruence. And if you continue to have incongruence, that's not a good way to grow your military, right? Because the military now is volunteer. And if those who are thinking about a career in the military, whether, 4 years or, 40 years, they are going to weigh the matter. And if this is what they see happens at the end of their service, they may reconsider whether serving is worth all that it's made up to be.
On their Homes for Veterans program, cliff notes of it, if you have 1% cash for a purchase, we can get you the financing for the rest. So all you need is 1% cash. The median price of these home purchases here in this city is $800,000. If you get to $8,000, we can get you the rest of that money, working with Sony May and partners at the Hebrew Free Loan Society, other groups. And we want to make sure veterans know, if you can afford to rent, you should own. And so that's a key thing for us with homes, ownership. We're also happy that the council is about to pass Intro 740, which will provide a property tax exemption for our Cold War era veterans. So Cold War veterans property tax exemption. There's already one for folks who served in times of war, there's gonna be one soon for folks who served during that Cold War period. So that's housing. Benefits, it's helping our people file for their VA claims with our benefits officers. It's working with council. We have a program now where the VFW, Department of New York, has a veteran service officer in each council member's district office 1 day per month. So you've got our team. So you see, Joe List was one of the guys in the back, put his hands up. I see we got Mike Lopez, some of our people here. But then you've got this VFW piece as well, where if you just need to go somewhere closer, you always know someone in the community will be at that council member's district office once per month. For culture, we're rolling out the Joseph P. Dwyer program. It's money we get from the state. We try to put it on the table for as many of our veteran serving entities as possible, as long as they're doing things that normalize help-seeking behavior for our veterans. And so that's where we receive state money. We run a process where groups apply to us, and we say, okay, we'll send you Dwyer money to do this, to do this, to do that. You've got things like pickleball occurring right now through Dwyer funding. You got chess club occurring through Dwyer funding. You got veterans learning how to make their own short films through Dwyer. You've got equine therapy through Dwyer. You've got chair yoga through Dwyer. You've got golf through Dwyer. And so we're doing things with 31 different programs right now across the city, where different veterans groups are empowered to go bring our people together just to folks to bond, have a good time, have some fun. We also have the ourveterans.nyc website, something we do with the Woodrow Foundation. It's the community calendar.